Today we had Fox Sports Southwest come by and speak to our video production students and our audio production students.
Look at this shot. I didn't even mean to do this, but this came out great. So now I'll use that even more. You've added a trick to your bag.
They got to talk about their experience. They talked about what they do for a living, how they got to the point. They talked about the process of how they get those packages that we see on TV. It was a real fun experience. The kids enjoyed it tremendously.
I took an internship, and that was the first exposure that I had to it. I thought, it'd be fun to maybe get into television. Didn't know what it really was.
I want to know their experiences, their favorite times of the events they have covered, especially with Jeff from Fox News. His experiences, if he's seen around, not just Texas, maybe he went through around the states and just got really good information from other people, their experiences, their tricks, maybe just hints, tips. So that's what I really want to know from them.
To learn all that stuff in high school is a big advantage if you want to go on and do it in college, and if you want to go on and try and do it as a career. Whatever they have a passion for, go. Do it. Find it. Find the answers. If you don't have the answers, find them somewhere. Ask, internet, whatever. Just find it, whether if it's TV or not. The thing I like talking about TV classes is a lot of those kids, that is what they want to do. And any question they have about, well, what, where, when, how, and why, if I could answer it, I'd love to, because I had a lot of help when I started out, and so if I can help somebody else, I'd love to.
One of the greatest things in his speech today was the fact that he had some time in his life where he didn't know if it was going to work out for him. And so it's not always going to be a bed of roses when you graduate college and you say, I want to get into this career. I want to be on TV. I want to be behind the camera working for ESPN or CBS or whatever. There's going to be some times you may not make it, and you're going to have to work your way up. And so that really rung true with a lot of, with what he said, and the kids kind of identified with it, saying, okay, I may not make it to CBS right away, but eventually I could possibly get there if I work hard, I make connections, and I hone my skill.
Not a lot of people is going to tell you the struggles through it. They're just going to paint the pretty picture for you. And he actually told us the struggle he did, which is a really good thing that stood out for me. Like him at one point wanting to give up, but knowing that he can actually do it was a really good thing, because it's like you can do it even though there's no hope, that you can still do it.
They look at them as role models, and that's kind of what we bring when we bring speakers in. They're role models for the kids that have a passion for it, to say, hey, look, that person made it, and maybe you can make it as well.
Keep at it. Whatever you want to do, keep at it. If it's in television, find out. Ask professors. Ask college people. If there's people in your town that are on local news and that's what you want to do, talk to them, call them, write them, email them. You'd be surprised at how many people would email you back or call you back or take the time to talk to you. I think because most people in the business realize it was tough to get in the business, so they'll help you get in the business, hopefully.
Thank you to Ms. Morales for putting this together, because it was actually her spearhead that put this together. She was contacted by Fox Sports Southwest and then said, why don't you go speak to our students at the KWES Cate complex? They're both TV and radio students, and they would love to hear from you. And that was something wonderful. It's a great idea by her part and in Ms. Avila, allowing it to be done here. There's something that the kids can now take away so early in the year. That's the coolest thing.
I'm doing TV for a living. I'm getting paid to do something that I was in high school would have gladly and did for nothing. To have a class, first of all, is an incredible resource which you have to take advantage of, because you can make mistakes that aren't going to be seen by thousands of people on television. So take the class and learn everything you can learn while you're there in that class. Internships are the same way. You can sneak into a business and learn all about that business as you're trying to get into it. It's right there in front of you if you're interning. So hang around, make them throw you out of the building. You know what I mean? Be there for early and go home late. Just learn as much as you can. Soak it all in.